Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel, Anna Bella, and today I'm going to be comparing Harley Quinn's greatest hits with the Joker's greatest hits. It's worth pointing out the Joker is 80 years old in DC comic history, so he has got a lot more stuff, but his character development has been severely limited. In the last 30 years, he's made huge leaps. But that's only because he's had Harley Quinn, and Harley Quinn has actually, character development-wise, had more character development than any character within the whole DC pantheon of characters they've got. It's worth pointing out that in Joker's vast amount of time, it's only till we've gone from 1942 to 1983, they were still writing in traditional comic panels with him, and it's only sort of, we have got a 90s comic in here, but it must be a very late 90s comic, so you haven't got any of they went from being very, very, very kid friendly in these ones. What is missing, I think, is in this particular Joker's celebration is, if I can find it, is this. They haven't got any of Batman animated series stuff. It would have been nice if they were just sort of taken that 2-page one and plonked it in there, maybe, because he's only got one story with Harley Quinn, and that's at the end, and that actually explains their whole relationship nicely. It kind of wraps it up, but lets you know that they both acknowledge that their relationship in the past was abusive, but actually they still care about each other and they would like to get back together, but it probably won't happen at this time, which is interesting. Harley Quinn's one obviously starts off with Batman animated series, TV show, because that's where she started. She started in the cartoon, not the comics, and then had to transfer over. And it did take a while for her to transfer over because main canon DC Joker is very different to the one that was presented in the animated series. Much more abusive, much more villainous. Hey, this is the man that once ate the whole of China. Yeah, less to talk about that when he was the emperor of the universe. But there you go. It is interesting that they've included Joker's in her origin. Obviously they couldn't leave him out of that. He is also in this one where he makes Harley Quinn dress up as Red Hood, which is his origin, and he is also a supporting character in the Suicide Squad, because people forget that he is a supporting character in that. So there you have it. But in this one, they've just got one together. But I kind of like that because the Joker's had like 50 years without her. He had Gags Worth, the clown dwarf that was with him for a considerable amount of time, as his first sidekick. I know he's got Punchline at the moment, but hopefully Punchline will end up in a Punch-Up. Possibly Catwoman, possibly Poison Ivy, possibly Harley Quinn. It would just be great if it was those three that beat her up. Or possibly the Joker's daughter. Who knows? Hope you've enjoyed this look at both of them. I've pretty much said everything I want to say about these in my separate reviews of them. I wanted to do separate reviews of them because they are very much separate characters now. But I wanted to do a combined review of them because they are very much connected. Because the first thought that anybody has whenever you see Harley Quinn or the Joker in a panel is, well, where's the Joker if it's Harley? Or where is Harley Quinn if it's the Joker? And I don't think that is going to go away anytime soon. I know people have said that they've introduced Punchline so the millennials get to understand the Joker. But to be absolutely honest, the millennials know who the Joker is because they were alive when he was hanging out with Harley Quinn doing this, watching the animated TV show. So, well, some of the older ones were. So I think that they've got that wrapped around their neck. I think they mean Generation Z, and it really is difficult to get to know the Joker if you haven't got a lens to go through. Punchline's going to be different. I've seen her design, and I think it's a good idea that they actually introduced that, but they've also got to at some point resolve this, because they've got themselves in, this was actually a really good story for them, because it summed everything up that they'd been through, but also showed that there was genuine care and affection, because Harley wanted to kill the Joker but ended up not killing him. She ended up kissing him, and the Joker was gonna kill Harley Quinn, but he ended up not killing her. He ended up knocking her out, and guess what, kissing her and saying, oh, if you ever come back, I don't know. And we don't know. So clearly their on and off relationship will still continue. Hooray for on and off relationshiping of the Joker and Harley Quinn, because I think they're still going to continue it, to be absolutely honest. Punchline may or may not be main thing for very long. And if she bumps into Harley Quinn could just beat on her like she did with the Joker's daughter, which was very therapeutic. But if Punchline and Harley Quinn get into a fight, that would be really interesting, because what would motivate Harley to do that? And whoever won that fight, the Joker would just think that it was funny anyway. Either way. But if Punchline killed Harley Quinn, would that send the Joker more bananas? Or what if Harley Quinn killed Punchline? What would the Joker do about it? He'd probably clap her on the back and say, well done, kiddo, this is excellent. Because I can imagine him doing that as well. But if Punchline killed Harley Quinn, Punchline would be dead. Because Harley Quinn is the Joker's longest project. Yeah, she's never going to escape him, unfortunately. It is really bizarre, even though they've tried and they've tried and they've tried, because she's gone from supervillain to anti-hero to victim to hero. But it is very much, she's no longer in his shadow. She stands on her own 2 feet as a character, but they are forever intertwined. And I think that would be really interesting if they did do something where Punchline, I don't know, maimed Harley Quinn or pulled her arm off or something. And just so that we can see what the Joker's reaction to that would be. That would be very interesting to watch, actually. And I don't think Punchline would live very long if she did that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this comparison. Please like, comment and subscribe. I don't know if they'll ever get back in the comics. Probably not. But whenever they do meet, you know that fireworks are going to happen. Please like, comment and subscribe. And don't forget to click the notification bell. Bye!